Hi everybody, so today I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me, maybe more of a transformation. I'm not actually going to be talking through the video, I'm just going to be showing you what I do. So I'm doing my, my look for my mermaid act. I call it the creature from the Blue Lagoon. So I'm performing that tonight, and so I thought I'd show you how I do my makeup. So yeah, let's get started. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps me out. I'd like to grow my channel bigger, so it'd be great if you could do that. If you have any questions at all, please just put them in the comment section below and then I'll answer them for you. I'll try to show you all the products I use, and of course I'll be using glitter at Gogo, and yeah, I'll link to below where you can get all of the products and everything. So anyway, it's too damn hot to not have my fan on, so that's part of the reason why I won't be talking through this video. Okay, well, thank you.
Okay, so the first thing I do is I fill in my brows. I use the GT brow pomade and a flat angle brush. And I like to do my brows first because I do my eyes first, and I just find that having the brows done acts as like a nice frame for your eyeshadow. So I don't have any real strong technique. I just go and basically fill them in. I do a line along the top, defining a bit of an arch. I do a line along the bottom and then just fill it in. And then it's really easy with the brow pomade, and I mean I have brows, so it's not too difficult for me. Doing them first is good because you can, you know, refine them a bit more, and then once you're happy, move on. Eyeshadow primer. So eyeshadow primer I use is e.l.f. It's cheap and it works, and you just put it on your lid, and I just spread it out with my finger because I find I can get a bit more control with my finger. Can get right into the inner corner and right below the arch of my brow. So I just pat that on. So then I start with this white shade from the Meet Matte Nude palette by the Balm, and I put that all over my lid, all the way up to the brow, and this is just the base color that I'm going to use. It's a bit of a bone color, it's a bit off-white. Then I use this light grey shade, also from the Meet Matte Nude palette, and that I put in my crease above, just to act as a bit of a transition for the cut crease. So then I do my cut crease with this pressed pigment by NYX and a small flat angled brush. And I just start sketching out my new crease and wing with the black. And this black is very pigmented, so you just want to use just a little bit just to kind of sketch out where you want to go. I take this all the way to the inside to my nose. You don't have to do that. Something that I don't always do. Then I'm just going to blend it out with a little soft blending brush, just buffing out that line. Just, you know, starting to build the foundation for the eyeshadow. And there's lots of blending involved. You just want to start with a little bit of eyeshadow and keep building it up. Just keep blending and blending. Then I also take some of that grey and blend with that as well, just to get the blend a bit nicer. Okay, now I'm going to put on my base color. So some blue matte eyeshadow from this Sleek palette. I'm using the medium blue on most of my lid, and then the light blue on the inner corner. And that's just going to be the color base for my glitter. So then I'm going to go in with more black. So now I'm deepening the cut crease in the wing with a pencil brush and that same pigment. Just drawing it in a little stronger, deepening it all up, and then of course blending. And blending. Now some white I'm going to use to highlight my brow bone, but it's also good for, you know, just helping to blend out that cut crease area. So now eyeliner, I use the Maybelline Hyper Wing eyeliner. I draw my bottom wing first, and just slowly build the wing. And then the top line, which is difficult to do, but you just need to do it slowly. I work from the outside in. You just want to be nice and slow, and just, you might want to pull your eyelid taut just to combat any texture or looseness. You might want to try and stay in frame, but not always going to happen. So then again, darkening it again. So this look, I do a lot of backwards and forwards. So I don't want to just draw a line and color it in. You know, that's not going to look as good as if you spend a bit of time building it up and blending. Now for the fun part, glitter. We're using Smooch. We're using a small, flat synthetic brush that you wet. So first we get the ultimate glitter glue for eyes with a little brush tip. Just brush some glue on. I'm not going to cover the entire lid at once. I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. So with that wet brush, pick up some glitter and pat it on top of the glue. The brush tip is really good for this type of thing where you want to get a nice precise application of the glue. So you want to go right up to the edge of those cut crease lines. So then go in again, add some more glue, and add some more glitter. The good thing about doing your eye first is that you don't have to worry about glitter fallout. Hopefully you won't get too much glitter fallout if you have a nice wet brush and you don't overload it. So now Polyester Girl I'm going to use in the inner corner. Same as before, brush on some glue. And then I'm going to use a smaller brush this time, a little detail brush. And pat the glitter on. And then I kind of just merge the two colors together. So where they join, I just overlap them a bit. Now I'm just going to go in and refine my eyeliner a little bit just to get that nice sharp wing. And we're done. So, oh, no we're not. We're going to do some brow highlight. So just a nice little flat brush. I'm just going to pack on heaps of white because I like to have a nice white brow bone. Then repeat. Okay, so now I've decided that I want to add more glitter. So I'm going to add some black, and it's going to be to the wing area. So we're going to use Kitten, a little detail brush, some ultimate glitter glue for eyes. Just pat on a little bit of black glitter in that outer corner. It really darkens your wing, plus adds sparkle. Now for lashes, I'm using 301s that have been trimmed, and some duo glue. So there's a little trimming there. So I cut them off at the end, and then I'm going to use that as well. So then we'll let the lash glue get tacky. I've got these cool little tweezers that I use, which are from Daiso from the nail section. I'm just going to whack these on. These are fairly new, so they're not very easy to put on when they're new. They don't tend to want to sit on your eye nicely. They want to lift in the outer corner and the inner corner, which can be hard. So I use this Ardell latex free glue in those situations. I just brush it straight onto my lash line, and it's tacky already. You don't have to wait for it to dry. It's really good when your eyelashes aren't behaving. Help to get them in place. And they're done. Now I'm just going to glue on this little guy on the outside corner just to add a little extra something. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to use some more liquid eyeliner just to make sure I connect my lash band to my lash line, especially on the inner corner. And then also just go over any bits of the eyeliner that need a little extra something. Now I'm going to curl these lashes because they are quite straight. They're very long. I'm just going to give them a quick curl. And then hopefully hold that curl with some mascara. This is just a Maybelline mascara. And then now we get some micellar water and a tissue, and we're going to clean that face. So you just want to pick up all of that glitter. So now foundation. We're going to foundate the face with, I just use L'Oreal True Match because it's my color, it looks good on my skin, and I can buy it from Priceline. So I'm using a damp Real Techniques sponge. And I'm just going to put that foundation all over my face. You need to be careful, obviously, that you don't get it in your eyebrows or in your eyeliner. I don't put foundation under my eyes because I'm going to put concealer there. But yeah, just be careful. The pointed tip on the blending sponge is really good for getting around your eyebrows and things like that. So now, concealer, I use Tarte Shape Tape. I love it. It smells terrible, but it looks great. So then I just use the baby blender from Real Techniques. Just blend that out. I like to use my concealer to highlight as well as conceal. So that's why I put a lot on and I drag it quite far down the edge of my nose and up to the sides. So then I'm going to go and highlight some other areas. I like to, you want to balance your highlight by adding a bit to the center of your face as well, so you don't just have bright under eyes and the rest of your face is looking relatively unbright. Whatever. So yeah, I add highlight to my chin, to my cupid's bow, to the nasolabial folds on the side of my face, to the bridge of my nose, and to the center of my forehead. So now I'm going to contour with this NYX Wonder Stick with a tiny little nubbin of him left. So I just chuck a line on for my cheekbones and then also do my jaw and a bit on my double chin. And I have one of those oval brushes. I just got it off eBay and I really like it for blending my contour. It does it quickly. I blend from the cheek back to the hairline so that most of the product's concentrated around the hairline. And then the jaw, I just want to blend down the neck. So now I like to set my eye with this Manic Panic Virgin White powder. It's just a white pressed powder. I just like the way that it looks when I set my concealer with this, because when I set with my regular setting powder it just looks a little crepey. So I've decided to try this. My regular setting powder is the RCMA No Color powder. I put that to start with on all of my highlighted areas. I don't highlight under my cheekbone, but I do kind of cut the cheek a bit with the powder, let it bake for a while, and then dust it away. If you need any extra, then God help you, because the RCMA powder packaging is terrible. But yeah, just set that face. And make sure you set your jaw as well. Now, I went in with the blush from the Oh Honey palette, and I started blushing, and then I realized, shit, I was supposed to do my powder contour. But, you know, we'll go back to that now. So then I use the NYX blush in Taupe, and I use this little flat angled brush that I got from Australis, and I go over my contour with some more contour powder. And then I go and blush. But, you know, sometimes we make mistakes. It's makeup. Then that looks like a lot of blush. And I mean, it kind of is, but it looks more on camera than it is in real life. But you need a lot of blush when you're going to be performing, because lights, you know, they wash your color out of your face. So now for the highlighter, I like to do a little blue and pink motif. So I use this pink highlighter from the Sleep Solstice palette. It is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I mean, look at that shine. That is something. So I highlight my cheekbones pretty heavily. I love highlighter. Then I highlight my chin just gently. I highlight the tip of my nose a little bit more. The bridge of my nose. Basically all the areas that I highlighted before with concealer. Add a little beauty mark and then set this face. I don't know if it's essential, but I just like to fan my face after I set it. And I like to watch my eyelashes flutter in the wind. So now I'm going to just do a little something on my lower lash line. Just add a little bit of the black pressed pigment just to define that area. So I'm just going to take a tiny little bit on this flat angled brush and just run a little line on my lower lash line. Not the entire way through, just kind of like, you know, 3/4 just to define it. And then I'm going to get this white jumbo pencil from NYX just to kind of, you know, open up my eye a bit. And then I'm going to take it all the way to the inner corner This will further open the eye up. And I'm just going to blend it with this little pencil brush, just to make sure it all looks nice and smooth and blended. Then I'm going to use this blue highlighter that I got from Sports Girl, just over that inner corner area. Love a good inner corner highlight. And it's going to go with the whole blue motif. It's quite pretty, I like it. And then now lipsticks. So I'm going to go with this really pastel-y, maybe not pastel-y, but this very 60s pink. But first I'm going to moisturize my lips with some pawpaw ointment, just to make sure that they're not all cracked and crusty. You just want to blot off any excess, you don't want to have too much on. So yeah, I really love this lipstick. It's called Lala by Sugarpill. It's perfect 60s pink. So I'm just going to go straight in with the lipstick. I don't have a matching lip liner, so I'm just going to whack it on. This lipstick has a beautiful formula. It smells good too. And the applicator is really cool. It's not a regular doe foot. It's got more of an angle to it, which makes it really good for precise application. And it has a bit of a glitter that comes out when it dries. So a couple coats of that and you're good to go. Excellent. Now I'm just going to highlight my Cupid's bow, that pink again. Just be gentle and wait till your lipstick finishes drying. But this is it, the finished look. And I might say it is gorgeous. So this is my wig. These are 2 wigs stacked. So the bottom one is a beehive. It's called Betty from Tamed by Trent. And then on top of that I put a full lace front, which is a Tina from Showgirl Wigs. And it just makes my ultimate hair, and I freaking love it. So I hope you guys like it too. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got a little something out of it. And please do like and subscribe. It would really help me out. And I love you all, and I hope to see you in the next video. And yeah, nothing more to say than bye!